So we've been busy since the last time you've seen us in here. So there's not, we've been, if I drop us in, you can see we've taken some of the gubbins out. Well, what was left of it. There's the two batteries that we were testing with. But the floor plate is, and the seat, we've managed to get out. A couple of the boxes. I say she had the light switch box, which is now taken out. The gear selector we've taken out. Heel plates, a couple of bits and bobs, so we can get to, well, the floor. Still can't get to the floor because it's underneath about 2 inches of crud. The oil, that was us. I say she's being a late Avery, a Vickers conversion rather than a Willits. We've got Challenger 2 style track tensioners, so the hydraulic track tensioners, and the emergency little, well, if I point at the floor plate, that little box here is to do with that. So it means I had to split the pipes. It did leak. So the floor plate is currently in the crew compartment. It does come out of this big hatch, but we need to drop the tillers flat, which is the pins. Anyone who's been on Chieftain knows that you pull the pin, handle comes up, or so you can go into the reclined seating position. It also drops flat so you can get the floor plate out. If anyone has ever done that, knows what I'm talking about. But they're seized, unfortunately. And we got to this point when we realised, oh, we do really need to drop them. So one of my jobs this morning is to unseize them so we can drop them, get it out. I say, big shout out to a couple of the lads on the. You come over in the evenings. The enthusiasm is appreciated. So I've got to arm myself with a bottle of map gas. I say a brand new bottle and an empty one on that one. And then. Yeah, I'll see if I can put an angle in where you can actually see what I'm trying to do, so I'm going to have to be reaching in through the top hatch, but you might be able to see through the front. Let's crack on. I've had to change my tactic. The torch fell out, so hopefully that one works. Handle has come off. All the washers in the world have gone on, and I'm using the thread to draw it out. And it is drawing it out. That's the highest I've now had it. I've now got to take the nut back off though, because I've run out of thread. As the torch flickers on me, I believe, because that one is also nearly flat. So. Nut off my pack of washers. Let's just grab some. It's a bit awkward to do all one-handed. Pop them back on. Nut back on. And then span it. Okay. Now it's just pulling that pin up. Nice and easy. Just a little bit of shock. That's probably really peaky. And then voila! One tiller freed off. Just now we're going to do the other side. That is the second of the tillers dropped. Didn't need so many washers at this time because I couldn't get the collar out. But they're dropped. They go all the way down. So it will fit through this hole and come out. I've got to now find some strops because I ain't picking that up by myself and Aaron ain't getting in here. I think the plan is if I can strop him so he can stand up on top and be a human crane, and I'll guide it out through the hole. So I managed to drop in. Aaron's above me, 2 strops. Hopefully you'll see something, and hopefully not hear a lot of effing and blinding. I know. Yeah. In with this way, then over this way.
Yep.
I think you're catching what you said there. I think it's getting caught on the back of the under the back. It's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is heavy.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
That's up. Huh?
Hey,
I don't know. I knew I had to be here though to pull it across. If you open up the driver's hatch, I'll come out through the driver's hatch. Or do you want me to? I'll see if I can open it from underneath. That's quite. Yeah, I'm happy to go under that. If you pick your end up, it should be sat on the periscope hood. There we go.
Getting so avoided all these videos so far.
Now the driver's foot plate is out, it gives us a perfect opportunity to have a good look at it. How grim it is. You've got your steering tillers, boost pedal, which ironically is the brake pedal. That's still got oil in it, but that's hydraulic start. And then we've got our handbrake. But it's just years of mud and grime. So, future video, we'll strip this out, clean it up, paint it up, and then get ready to go back in with the rest of the stuff. We've got quite a pile now. Stuff ready to be wire brushed and painted to go back in. The Norfolk Tank Museum needs your help to get this Chieftain back running again. We pride ourselves in all of our exhibits are fully operational and running, and we actively do displays with them, such as Armourfest. Externally, we have a lot of the compartments already for the Avery. We have 2 fascines that go on the top, and we also have the mine plough that goes on the front. This vehicle sat as a gate guard for many years, and as part of that she's had certain parts and components robbed of her over the years. A couple of them things is the main engine, so we're going to need a new main engine, we're going to need an auxiliary engine. She has no gearbox, although we have gearboxes, and a lot of the electrical boxes, electrical components and stuff have all been robbed for other projects over the years. So while it's not a gun tank, Avery's as well as bridge layers and other variants of tanks, they're important to save and keep in museums so that the story of the tank can be told. Avery's are responsible for bridging small gaps and bits and pieces with the fascines or clearing minefields with a mine plough. All important tasks, and when and how you get your main battle tanks into battle. They also need preserving and saving for future generations, and who better to do it than the Norfolk Tank Museum, where we keep all of our vehicles in running condition. and actively do displays. You'll see of our Chieftain AVRE, she actively goes out and dozes and make a mess of our arena, as well as main battle tanks that fly around our arena. Got 434s over there in the corner that still lift packs in and out, week in, week out. All of our vehicles really do serve a purpose and actively show members of the public what they're designed for and doing what they're designed for. In the description of the video there is a link to a GoFundMe page where you can donate to the project. Anyone that donates more than £10 will get your name or a chosen name on the front bazooka plate of the AVRE. Anyone that donates £25 or more will be invited to a event we'll have at the museum once she's running, sort of a bit of an unveiling. And the top donator, as well as a random donator at random picked out, will get to command this around our arena at our unveiling. So if you can help us by sharing this to your friends, get this seen far as wide as possible and help us raise the £15,000 we need to make this run again.
With the floor plate out, Operation Tidy the Goo Up can start. So I've armed myself with my buckets and my spades. I've taken the driver's bung out and we're just going to try and scoop it through really. It's going to be cold, it's going to be pretty grim. I'm wearing my scruffies. I'm probably going to end up having a shower when I'm done. I'll see if I can mount the camera right up in the front so you can actually see a bit of what I'm doing. And we'll just crack on. There we go. So I don't know how much you can see. But, oh, that is. Find some goodies. There's a battery. I'm just going to have a goodie bucket. Old glow stick. Plastic band. Plenty of empty wrappers. More wrappers. So another goodie, the visor for a set of goggles. That's going in the goodie box. There'll be a grand reveal of all of them at the end, I believe. Well, I want it. I think it'll be fun. Kind of what I found. Lost property, really. Put it up for claiming. If you recognise it and it's yours, to the Norfolk Tank Museum. You can have it back if you give money to the project, something like that. Buy it off us. I think I'm going to arm myself with some music. Just trying to get on. And I'll give you updates every now and then. Still in the wrapper. Oh, biscuit! I think we'd be brave to open that one and eat it though. So I thought I'd bring you for a bit of an update. Hang on, I'll get the torch out of the way. It's now dark outside. So front, just currently looking at it like that. So I've scraped up the front a bit, gone through where I'm standing. It's a bit oily still, a bit sludgy, but that should wash out. Now tackling this big old pile as you go into the crew compartment. But it's getting there. It's still pretty grim. I've chucked out some really manky rags. She's even starting to pay for herself. I found a €2 coin. Found another coin as well, but I don't know what it is yet. I haven't cleaned that up enough. I know it was copper. And I'm having to actually use a bucket now. Here comes the train. And load up the gunk into bucket, turn around, shovel bucket of gunk through hole. I don't know how much is in there. I'm guessing I'm starting to really fill up my little catch tank. So yeah, and I say I can see it's starting to see a bit more, well, more gunk really. I can tell you that it's underneath all of this stuff. So we'll have to, so battery trays out, probably master switch panel out, and this battery tray out. Maybe start digging under there. I don't really want to take some of that stuff out. It's been a couple of days, and I say we've been quite busy. You say battery trays are now out, all of them. Haven't quite pulled that out yet, but that is a job to be done soon. But a lot of the cleaning in here, I say a lot of heavy scraping has been done. And I'm actually, if I turn around, you can see we have pulled all the interior panels out and all the seats. And the crud does get all the way up to the bulkhead, which is a shame. Well, not a shame, but just makes this job longer, really. But we haven't got much more to come out, so there's almost just a couple of little bins, one there, maybe this bracket. It's now a sod to climb in and out of here though, because all the steps are gone. But yeah, oh, another wrapper. What's this one? Tomato and beef soup, but I think they had that. Have found some tea though to go with the biscuits. And some chewing gum after, seeing fresh breath. But yeah, we'll carry on.
As this episode nears the end, we'll show you some of the other bits we put on the outside. And this is kind of the format we kind of figured, wasn't it, Josh?
Yep.
Bit of a weekly update on what's been happening, what's going on, and then a special episode on like the driver's foot plate and stuff like that. But just to give you guys a weekly update, what's happening, what's going on.
I've got the goodie bucket.
Josh has got the goodie bucket. Let's have a look in the grand reveal of the goodie bucket. But on the outside we have got so far, so Thursday night crew's been in, because we volunteer here, we have volunteers here on Mondays and Thursday nights, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursday days. We don't know if a spade goes here, but the main thing was freeing it all up and greasing all the hatches, getting all them all unseized. Same again. We've got a set of wire ropes for her, so we dug them out and then freed all the catches and wing nuts for them. I think a tank bar, crowbar goes in here. I've got one of them to go on, if that is. On the Avery, there's lots of different brackets for all sorts of stuff. In here and in this bin here. See, that's an axe. Jerry cans, water cans, that sort of stuff. Maybe you guys, one of you guys served on an Avery, or got some modelers, or someone's got some good photos of an Avery in service. We'd love to know where all the kit goes and what each bracket holds, so we can see we've got some stuff. We've got quite a lot of vehicle CS stuff in storage, and get hold of the stuff that we haven't got. Josh nears with his bucket of goodies.
I need a bigger bucket.
Needs a bigger bucket.
Yeah, I filled this one.
So let's see. So Josh, show us your weekly update on finds.
We need to wipe the periscope down.
Yep.
We've got the wiper blade.
Wiper blade.
A couple of glow sticks.
Do they still glow?
I think they've been glowed. That one's not really a goodie. That is just a Bowden cable clamp. That's just a part. We need that.
Oh, that's a bit radar left behind.
Yeah. So when someone's robbed the bits, they didn't want that bit. Little brush for a bottle of something.
Oh.
I've seen this one
I
before.
was about to say the lid's actually still on the bottle.
It is still on the bottle. I don't know where the rest of the bottle is. Seen that one before.
Pens.
Oh. Blackcurrant jam. Still sealed. Probably alright.
Let us know in the comment section if you think Josh
No.
should eat the blackcurrant jam.
Josh Hubbard. Elite it.
Eat that blackcurrant jam.
Bung for one of the bins. Oat biscuit. Again, seen that one before. Pair of scissors. A seal. Little lip seal for something.
Oh, high temperature.
Yeah. Nuts and bolts. Plenty of nuts and bolts.
You know what that's from, didn't you, Josh?
That one.
Yeah.
It's a bazooka plate.
It is a bazooka plate bolt.
Yeah, it is. How that's in that bin?
It's a little sad when you can look at a bolt and
Oh,
go,
no.
I know where that's from.
I think I found. Oh no, not the knob for that. enough for something.
That's going to be GU control panel, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. More bolts, washers, the lid on another bottle yet to be found.
Another lid that is still on the bottle?
Yeah. Battery terminal caps. When you fit your new battery, you just chuck them in behind you. A battery. Clamp for something.
Yeah. Don't recognise that.
No, I don't.
I do actually. That's periscope clamp, isn't it?
Oh, it might be. Someone's lighter. A whole.
The person who lost
box
his
of fags.
lighter lost a whole box of fags still sealed, but Mousy ate it.
Mousy ate it. Yeah, plenty of pins. So, big pin.
Small pin.
Small pin.
Cardboard box in there anywhere?
No, another small pin though. Washers. This is the mysterious coin. That needs rinsed under a tap to really tell what it is.
I don't think a tap would work. Oh, Richard's got cleaner's ends.
Yeah, that'll do. €3. €3, 5 cents. Blank, unfired. And more miscellaneous nuts, bolts and washers that I haven't had to undo to take off the tank.
Oh, they were just in the...
They're spare parts, they are.
Okay.
Spare parts. That's the, when you drop one, you just get a new one.
So there you are, Mike, you can put them in the CS.
Yep. Compact bolts, compact washers.
5 cents.
5 cents. €3 and 5 cents. We'll add that to the
we'll add that to the GoFundMe.
to the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
That'll do. That might have got her like a pint of lager back when she was serving.
Massive thank you for everyone who supported the project so far and donating for the GoFundMe, or emailed the Museum of Information on Avery's. Perhaps information on this particular one, 01 EB57. We're going to crack on. We're actually going to start filming next week's episode now. So we'll see you guys soon.